Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? I am just awesome. I just stopped by my local Subway establishment for some lunch and ran into this awesome guy. It was there's this group of 4 guys in there that were ordering their sandwiches, and the first person that caught my eye was this guy with this big bushy hair, and I'm like, that is some pretty awesome hair right there. And I was like, alright, that's pretty cool. And then I noticed his friend has this ridiculously awesome handlebar mustache on. And at first I thought, is that real? But then, as I got a better look at it, completely fake. So then I was like, okay, alright, let me look at it. And then I took a better look at the guy with the hair. And I said, alright, and that's a wig. They must be, filming something on their own. It looked like they were having a little bit of fun, whatever, doing whatever they were doing. And so then I'm just sort of standing in line looking at this guy's mustache because it's so awesome. Like, it was so distractingly awesome as I'm waiting for my turn to get my sandwich made. I'm just sort of like, oh, that's an awesome fake mustache. And I thought it was real at first, so I was like, alright, that's kind of cool. But then there's one of the guys with him turns towards me and he's like, high five? And I totally just like, awesome, yeah, high five, definitely. So I gave him a high five. And then he's like, I was dead earlier. And I was like, oh, really? Like, that's pretty cool. He's like, yeah. I was like, how'd you come back alive, man? It's like a miracle. It's like divine spiritual awesomeness. You're back alive. He's like, it just washes off. I'm like, so that is the secret? What? Like, oh, it's so easy. It's so simple. I can't believe nobody's ever thought of that before. And he's like, yeah, but like, it's still like patent pending, so don't go telling anybody or anything. And I was like, oh, so I can't tweet it? And he's like, no, man, you can't tweet. I was like, I only have like 2 followers, though. Like, so it probably won't matter then. I said, okay, alright, so it's okay then. You can tweet it then if you only have 2 followers. Unless you're lying to me about the amount of followers you have. It's like, alright, I'm lying. I actually have 4. I don't even know why I lied to begin with. 4 isn't even that many. And he's like, yeah, well, it all depends on who's following you, though. Like, what if The Rock was following you, and then, like, The Rock gets the secret to everlasting life? And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's like... Man, but I'm like, but The Rock is pretty awesome, though. Like, you wouldn't want him to live forever? Like, of all the celebrities, like, The Rock is pretty cool. Like, you might want to tell him the secrets of everlasting life. Like, I would want The Rock to live for as long as I could possibly get him to live for. So it's like, he's like, alright, okay. You can go ahead and tweet it then. Yeah. And then, I can't remember what happened after that, but the conversation sort of fizzled out at that point. But it was pretty awesome. Just ran to this. I love people like that, where it's like, I'm always tempted to do that in public, to just, for some reason, the high five just gets people in a great mood. Like, I always want to give people high fives. I never end up actually doing it, but I always, when I'm in public with friends and stuff, I always just want to give people high fives, because I don't know what it is. Like, high fives are awesome. Like, you get a high five from somebody, you're in a good mood. That makes your day when you get a high five from someone. Like, just a random person you give a high five to, and you're like, that was cool. Like, we shared a high five, and now we're like best friends. And I wanted to ask, like, what they were doing. Like, oh, you guys filming a video or something? And I was like, maybe they want a car chase in it. I can go out and be like, hey, you want me to drive my car in your video, man? And I was like, no, that'd be really stupid. It'd come off as, look, oh, I have a cool car and I want to drive it in your video. Can I be cool with you guys? I was like, no, that'd be pretty lame. But it probably comes off like that in the video anyway. But yeah, it was pretty funny. So that's my awesome story for the day. Meeting those guys who were most likely making some internet video or something. One of them sort of looked like somebody I might have worked with at the company I used to work for, but I couldn't tell because he was the one with the wig on, which is also part of the reason why I was looking at him. It's like, this guy looks familiar, but the hair does not look at all familiar. So I couldn't tell if he was somebody that I recognized from work or not. And but yeah, I mean, that would have been fun if I had asked if they needed any help. Like, videos are fun to make on YouTube. I mean, why else would people make them? Why else would I make random videos of the Ninja Turtles teaser trailer with Michael Bay and stuff like that? I mean, it's just fun. It's fun to be creative. And they looked like some entertaining gentlemen. But yep, that's about it. You know, other than that, nothing's been going on. We were gonna go to Disneyland today, possibly, my roommates and I, but then we thought about it, and I'm sick. My roommate's girlfriend, was there a stop sign there? No, there wasn't. Phew! My roommate's girlfriend is sick too, and it's like, we don't really feel like going anywhere, walking around Disneyland all day long. And I mean, yesterday we spent the majority of the day out running errands and shopping and stuff, and by the end of the day yesterday I was tired. I was so freaking tired. I just wanted to go to sleep at like 10 o'clock. But I didn't. I stayed up till 5:30. But dude, I'm up until the sun rises. Like, it's crazy to me. Every morning I think about, like, the sun is coming up again. Like, it was going down earlier, and now it's coming up already because I've been playing Battlefield all night long. That is a giant bird crap on my windshield, and I just noticed that. That is disgusting. Ugh, God, now I gotta clean that off. Ew, gross. I don't want to show you guys. You'll just be disgusted. But yeah, so that's about it. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And yeah, so long. Bye-bye. Yeah.